This time it ain't a game, yeah. MJ with the 6 rings, yeah. Y'all better switch out your plays, yeah. On fire with the low flame, yeah. This time it ain't a game, yeah. LeBron James coming through.
The next pay-per-view after WrestleMania 35 is Money in the Bank, which took place today, May 19th, 2019, at Hartford, Connecticut. Overall, it's a great show. I really enjoyed the matches, the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. But today is my review. If you don't know, I'm Mike, and this is the Variety Show. And first off, I would like to say, I would like to give out my condolences to the family of Amy Mazzaro, because WWE women's wrestler that passed away. I forgot what day, but she passed away, I want to say last week, at the age of 39. When I was younger, I remember her as a tag. She was a part of Paul London and Brian Kendrick little tag team group. And the next wrestling pay-per-view I'm going to review from the Tumblr, which is WrestleMania 23, the WrestleMania I went to and actually saw her perform live. And I'll talk more about her in that video because, yeah, I'm pretty much going to talk about her during that show. But let's get straight into the video. Like I said, it was live in Hartford, Connecticut, Money in the Bank. The kickoff show, Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan versus the Usos. It was a okay match. It wasn't a great tag team match. It was just an okay tag team match. Really nothing special in the match. To me, that is. It was just a fair match. I was actually shocked that this match went on a pre-show, because Daniel Bryan was the former WWE champion after Kofi Kingston won the championship at WrestleMania 35, but the Usos won the match by hitting a double frog splash to earn the victory. I guess this match, I can understand now because it was a non-title match, but they will be and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a tag team match. They have been qualified to be in the tag team match against them, so they'll end up getting a rematch, and we don't know if they'll win or not. But the next match was now it's time for the actual pay-per-view, the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and the show kicks off with the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Alexa Bliss was supposed to be in this match, but she has a concussion. From all reports, from the Dave Meltzer Observer, and from her Twitter, she said she will be fine. This is her second concussion this year. So let's hope she get a speedy recovery. Excuse me. So people that was in this, so she was replaced by Nikki Cross. So Nikki Cross, Natalya, Naomi, Carmella, Dana Brooke, Mandy Rose, and Amber Moon, and Bayley. Bayley did win the champion. She did win the, spoiler alert, Bayley did win the Money in the Bank ladder match. And about the Money in the Bank, the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, it was an okay ladder match. It was awkward at certain points to me. When Carmella looked like she got her leg injured and by Mandy Rose, and I actually thought she was like hurt for real, hurt legit, just the way, because it was just so awkward the way it happened. And also Mandy, the best part of the ladder match was looking at Mandy Rose, but that That was the best part. If I remember, I'm probably gonna put a picture, um, picture if I can find a picture, of it. But but yeah, that was the best part of the Money in the Bank ladder match. We did see an eclipse by Ember Moon from the top of the ladder, which was crazy. It was high. I got hyped to see that. Carmella did eventually come back. But Bayley did win the champion after knocking Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville off the ladder, and she is the new women's Money in the Bank winner. So yeah, pretty okay. It wasn't the best women's Money in the Bank ladder match, but it was definitely had some amazing spots. Also, it was also awkward the way they was setting up the ladder. Like they kept messing with the part that connect both of the legs of the ladder. I don't know why, cause like I do heating and cooling, and I have to climb up ladders sometimes, and it was just awkward the way they were setting up the ladder. I don't know, maybe it was just me, but it was a little awkward. But Bayley wins the championship. Let's see how long her championship lasts. We don't. Maybe who knows? She might be on the floor protesting because she's gonna have to drop the belt to Charlotte, which we'll get to. The United States champion. The next match was for the United States champion, Rey Mysterio versus Samoa Joe. Quick match. It wasn't a very long match. This was pretty much it was continuing the feud at WrestleMania. Samoa Joe beat Rey Mysterio. I guess less than a minute. It seemed like. But this match, Joe legitimately busted his nose. I don't know if he broke it or just busted his nose after a seated senton bomb by Rey Mysterio, and Rey Mysterio did win the match by a roll up. I want to say a roll up, and that was it. And Rey Mysterio's son celebrated Dominic, which is taller than his dad now. Dominic came and celebrated with Rey Mysterio, but the celebration was short. Samoa Joe came back out and attacked Rey Mysterio, and I'm just thinking, Dominic is 21 years old. Help your dad. He just sat there and watched his son just get. Watch his father just get beat up and slammed by a fat boy. The next match, Shane McMahon versus The Miz in a steel cage match. Now, this match also continues the feud from I want to say not WrestleMania. What's the pay-per-view after? What was the pay-per-view after WrestleMania? Before WrestleMania, Fastlane, when Shane McMahon turned on The Miz, and at WrestleMania attacked his father. This continued the feud. Again, the same with WrestleMania. The Miz couldn't control his emotions. Was about to suplex Miz off the cage. But Shane McMahon escaped. He fell from the cage and he escaped and won the match. So Shane McMahon snuck the victory out of this match. So great storytelling again. Like I said last time. The next match, for the Cruiserweight Championship, Tony Nese versus Avery Daivari. Now, I was shocked. I did not know Daivari was still wrestling. I remember the Daivari with he's supposed to, with Muhammad Hassan. They supposed to be Muslims. Remember that song? I'm probably gonna play I'm probably gonna play a clip from that theme song, because that was probably one of the most racist theme songs I ever heard. It's either that or Crime Time. sit for the working man. But this match was it was an okay match. I didn't really care. Maybe because I don't watch 205 Live. Like sometimes it's hard to keep up with Raw and SmackDown because they are too long, and I'm definitely not gonna watch 205. Really, Vince or the WWE don't really care about 205. So really, why should I care? But next, next we had a backstage segment. Sami Zayn hides from Braun Strowman and get attacked off camera. So pretty much, Sami Zayn took the place of Braun Strowman for the Money in the Bank ladder match, and Braun Strowman wanted revenge. So the next match was for the Raw Women's Championship because Becky Lynch was putting both of the titles on the line in two different matches. The Raw Women's Champion and the SmackDown Women's Championship. So the first one was the Raw Women's Championship. Becky Lynch defeats Lacey Evans via submission. I like Lacey Evans. First time I seen her was at the Royal Rumble. And then ever since then, I like her gimmick. She's just been walking out and just leaving. You could tell she got a lot of fire in her. Very young. Hopefully she lasts pretty good years in the WWE. This match wasn't a long match at all. Like I said, Becky Lynch did win. And it was weird with the refs. Also I want to take it back with the Shane McMahon and the Miz match. With the same ref pinned Miz pinned Shane McMahon, and Shane McMahon put his I think his hand or his foot on the rope, and the ref stopped the pin, but it's no disqualifications, no rules, so that shouldn't count. And in this match, Lacey Evans, when Lacey Evans did a pin on Becky Lynch, it didn't look like her shoulders were up. The ref didn't count at all, and then it was a reversal, and Lacey Evans and Becky Lynch got the submission move and beat Lacey Evans. But then after the match, Charlotte Flair just immediately walked out. Come on, time for my match. And I like Charlotte Flair. I like Charlotte Flair. She's great. She's great. That's all I'm gonna say. She's great. Charlotte Flair wins the SmackDown Women's Championship with the help of Lacey Evans with the women. I think the women's punch or a ladies punch, something like that. Then Lacey Evans. Then Becky Lynch attacked Lacey Evans, and then Charlotte Flair and Lacey Evans both double team on Alexa on Becky Lynch. Then Bayley came out and with the briefcase and helped Becky Lynch, and then cashed in her briefcase on Charlotte Flair, and Charlotte Flair lost. With an elbow, and that was the end of that match. Great. I thought it was great. Becky Lynch, let's see how long she will last. I think she might drop it at the next pay-per-view. Who knows? She might drop it next month. Next, Roman Reigns defeat Elias. This was Elias pretty much attacked Roman Reigns backstage and then did a concert. And while Elias was walking out, I like Elias, by the way. Elias looks like he kind of looks like Macho Man Randy Savage. Look at Elias and tell me that he don't look like Macho Man Randy Savage. Then Roman Reigns music, dun, 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 and then Superman punch, rung the bell, spear, Roman Reigns won. That was the end of the match. Next, Universal Champion Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles. Probably one of the best matches of the night. I really love this match. With the reversal, Seth Rollins was about to go for the curve stomp. AJ Styles reversed it to the Styles Clash, which was crazy, and that would 1, 2 kick up. So Seth Rollins hit AJ with a curve stomp and won the match. That was the end of the match. Now they had the Lucha Underground party. Well, whatever. The Lucha House party came out. They got a payday. So I guess it's great. They came out cutting a promo. Then Lars Sullivan came out and attacked 3 Mexicans, which doesn't look good because Lars Sullivan, didn't he come out as a racist, said some racist comments or did something racist? But yeah, next match, WWE Champion Kofi Kingston versus Kevin Owens. I thought this was an okay match. I'll take that back. I actually liked the match. Pretty much Kevin Owens joined the New Day, I guess for a week or two. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. I have not been watching Raw and SmackDown. Kevin Owens then turned on Kofi Kingston a New Day, and here goes this match. Kofi Kingston did win the match. It was a lot of high spots, a lot of good spots. Kevin Owens got frustrated, ripped off Kofi Kingston's shoes for some reason, then attempt a senton bomb, and Kofi Kingston got the knees up. Trouble in Paradise. Kofi Kingston wins. Next match, the men's Royal Rumble. Finn Balor, Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, Ricochet, Randy Orton, and Andrade. Sami Zayn was not able to get in a match because they found him. They saw him backstage laid out by somebody. It's probably Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman was not able to be in a match either. Great Money in the Bank ladder match. The action began quickly. I expected a lot more from Ricochet, a lot of more high spots and a lot of more crazy stuff. But overall, it's great. Andrade hit Finn Balor with a sunset flip off the ladder on top of a ladder. Epic. Finn Balor went through a lot. Randy Orton was the MVP. I enjoyed Randy Orton throughout this whole match. Souffle, in the beginning, he's just laying out the vanilla Mitches on the announce table. Drew McIntyre put Ricochet through a ladder. You got people going through the announce tables. A lot of spots in this match. Really fun and entertaining to watch. Then a shocker: Brock Lesnar returns. Who thought Brock Lesnar will return and wins the Money in the Bank ladder match? Who thought Brock Lesnar will return? Except everybody, because WWE spoiled it when they announced Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar at the Saudi Arabia event. But Brock Lesnar wins the Money in the Bank ladder match, and that was the end of the show. The match ended like that. Overall, this was a great show. I give this a 4 out of 5. Great show overall. But yeah, guys, that will do it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out. Peace. Bye, guys.
This time it ain't a game, yo. LeBron James coming through the lane, yo. Y'all better switch out your plays, yo.